So today I will be showing you our Airbnb, and we've decided to stay away from the noisy and also the congested towns in Tuscany. So we chose a Airbnb that is right in the deep forest of Tuscany. So today I'm going to show it to you and just show you around where the Airbnb is, and also give a very honest review on how it is and how you have been treated by the host itself, Oli and Babette. Let me take you through. So first of all, the road. You can see that it's in the middle of nowhere, and the road is not a tar sealed or concrete, but a loose gravel road. If you're a new driver, be careful, and also if you've been driving for quite a while, just be careful of the bumps and also the big rocks. It's quite bumpy some places, sorry. For example, this one here, right next to or right in front of the Airbnb itself. You can see it's a little bit bumpy here and there, but overall it's okay to drive on. Here are some old agricultural equipments, which is right in front of the houses. I think it's a decoration or something. Yeah, as I was saying before, the road, it's a bit bumpy some places, but it's drivable. Yeah, so this is the front of the building. You can see the famous Tuscany tree. It's called cypress tree. Yeah, it looks like a popsicle. Yeah, and then you come through the driveway. There is a old olive tree, and there's a hammock if you want to take a rest. And that's the driveway down right to their olive farm. And here you can see some olive trees, flowers. Yeah, and this is the first room there, and you can have your own sitting area together with your chairs. Yeah, it's a really big chilling area. And there you go around the houses. As you can see in front of the rooms, on the windowsills, you can see some herbs. So those are the herbs that you can also use for breakfast and for any type of salad or anything that you want to eat. Yeah, and this is the whole building. There you go. So this building was bought by Oli and Babette 30 years ago, and they've been renovating it and turned it into an Airbnb for the last 18 years. That's what they've told me. And they've done a marvelous job. Right, awesome. And this is the second room here, and here you go. The main attraction is that's where the kitchen is, surrounded by this rosemary. And what fascinates me is the smell of these herbs. They are so good. Mint, more rosemaries, roses, more olive trees. They have olive trees everywhere. They do farm olives and they produce their own olive oil. And there are around 3,500 plants here in their farm. This is a sitting area after cooking a meal. You can come sit around. It's right next to a fish pond. Yeah, so the sun is just coming through. Music on from Ollie's balcony. So the host, they live up there. There you go, sitting area, more olive trees. Here you can lay down, it's not covered because it was raining. Yeah, you can lay down here while watching your spouse or your kids taking a swim in this beautiful pool. And from this pool, you can have the best forest view of Tuscany. And on this area here, it's either you can play volleyball, football, hockey, or whatever game you want to play. So yeah, this Airbnb is surrounded by trees, herbs, and the best thing about it is surrounded by the deepest forest of Tuscany. Yep, so look at this one here. You will be having your lunch or your breakfast under this fully grown grapes, I think, roof, and it's just coming down. Yeah, and that could be your next room to stay in if you book with them. Okay, I'm gonna take you through to the rooms, or one of the room, for you just to see how great it is. So yeah, this could be a room for you. There's a sideboard, not with a bow and arrow. Yeah, there's a window there, a chest drawer, and a double bed with a side bed stand with a light, another one there. Yep, with this kind of ceiling. So there is a possibility if you have two kids, like what we did, is to have a double bed and also a bunk bed for your kids in it. There's the toilet and bathroom. There's a bath there, toilets with a window looking out. Yep. Clothing is, yeah, it's a good size room for a small family or just you by yourself and your girlfriend. It's quite decent Airbnb. Personally, I think if you are aiming for a low budget Airbnb, this is somewhere you want to come. And if you also want to escape the city life and also just cut yourself out from everything, this is the best place to be. Even though you have an internet connection, but the internet connection is only one side of the house and not the whole house that has connectivity, which is a good time for you to reduce your screen time. And to start with shopping, the next supermarket is about 30 to 40 minutes away from the location. So you have to really plan your shopping properly and what you want to cook before you arrive at the location. Mosquitoes, you gotta bring your mosquito repellent. Pack 3 or 4 bottles of them because you're gonna need it. There's a lot of mosquitoes here, bugs as well. If you're not afraid of them, then you're fine. With driving, you need a car that can go off-road and that can withstand bumpy roads. That's one of the problem as well that I've seen while driving here. I'm used to driving in bumpy roads, so that was nothing really a big fuss for me. Apart from that, rooms are clean, and the host themselves, they are the nicest people you can ever meet. Very down to earth, and Oli has a lot of story to tell, and you will learn a lot and hear a lot of good stories from him at the end of your stay. Yeah, I would highly recommend if you're someone who wants to just get out of city life. This is something for you. It's surrounded by forest, surrounded by whatever they have planted around the house, and it's really cool. As you can see, I'm just sitting here chilling with some old agricultural implements. Yeah, just sitting here and just looking down to the location or the Airbnb itself. So if you're convinced, you can book with them through the Airbnb website, or I'll drop the link below, and what you can do is book it through the link that I will attach on this video.